welcome to the channel. I'm out on another wild camp this evening. I'm out with a good friend of mine, Yarps Outdoors. But tonight I want to talk a little about alternatives to trekking poles when you're pitching something like this beauty behind me, the Lanshang from 3FUL Gear. Lanshang 1, not the Pro or the Plus, just the Lanshang 1, 2025 version. So I'm going to talk you through my alternative to a trekking pole. Trekking pole alternative. This weighs 164 grams. It's 11mm diameter and purchased from eBay. It stands, or the overall length is 125 centimeters, but I've cut this down to 115, which I'll show you why in a little while. Now, unlike a lot of people, they like to use the ram's horn, which is now in aluminium opposed to the previous plastic one, to bring that back in like I suppose a triangular configuration. To I've attached a bungee to that. I don't like to use that because I like to have it closer to the floor. I might lose a bit of vestibule space, but I'm happy with that, no problem. It's slightly raised this evening, slight slope, but that gives me a bit of ventilation. We are in summer. So you guys have seen this tent before, I'm sure. Let's walk you around my pitch. As I say, 3FUL Gear. This was from AliExpress. Didn't take long to get here. The footprint, I'm still waiting for. I ordered that separately. So I've bought like a footprint of my own, some tarpaulin, just to give it a bit of protection. But I'll show you around the pitch, and then we'll go on inside the tent. Quite happy with the pitch, quite snug to the ground. Like I say, I want a bit of ventilation to avoid too much condensation in the morning. So I'm not using trekking poles to pull the sides out like some do. I think there's enough clearance between the inner tent and the fly. So let's take you inside. I mean, look at the room in there, that bathtub floor. 600 millimeters hydrostatic head, 20D PU coated. Goes out to a diamond at the back. You've probably seen this before, but for a one-man tent, it measures 80 at the base and 80 centimeters at the head, and in the center from pole right across the width is 100 centimeters. You've got about 70 centimeters vestibule, and that's without using the ram's horn clip to cook out here. But yeah, I'm yet to put my bedding in, so I'm happy with the space, certainly the colour. Right, so I've got one door folded back, and you can see even with my makeshift footprint, there's plenty of vestibule space there, plenty of room to cook. As I say, I've still got one I'm awaiting from AliExpress. Now you can see the aluminium pole that I've used as an alternative to a trekking pole. I got this from eBay. I'll put the link in the description. It's about £16. It weighs 164 grams, and it was originally 125 centimeters, but I've cut this down to 115. Show you up into the pocket where it sits there, look. And I put like a plastic cap on the end of that. So let's show you inside. So I'm all set up now. I've put the rain fly on the backpack. It'll live out there tonight. And as we go in the tent, I've got loads of room at the foot end, over the back, and at the head end, as you can see. So usual setup, I've got my flannel pillow from Amazon, and I've got a memory foam one there, strapped to the Big Agnes Rapide SL. And I've got the Nature Hike CWZ 400. Probably use that as a quilt tonight. Down jacket if I need it. Yeah, acres of space in there. So that's pretty much it, and a foil mat down. So there we are. That's just one side of the vestibule. So we'll close that up for now, stop any bugs getting in there, and leave the outer fly open to give it a bit of ventilation. I may consider getting myself a 3-season inner. This is currently the 4-season, with a little bit of mesh up there to vent, and the other one up under the outer fly there. But yeah, as I say, I think you can purchase the 3-season inner separately, so I might do that. But I just want to get the footprint done first. So first impressions of the Lanshang one, I'm very happy with it. But I've got Yarps outdoors here. He's going to have a look round. What do you think of the Lanshang one, Yarps?
First impressions, mate. I'm very impressed. Yeah, it's a lovely looking tent. I know you were looking for lightweight and sort of blending into our environment here, and it does both, mate, doesn't it? With a vengeance.
I think so, yeah. And
yeah, it's good.
whilst Yarps is here, he's acting as my editor this evening, because ordinarily you're filming on your own when you do a solo camp. And he was the one to correct me regarding the hydrostatic head. If I did mention 500mm and 600mm, it's actually 6,000 and 5,000, or 5,000, 6,000. So thank you for that, Yarps.
You're welcome, sir.
I will learn from this. Let's go and have a look at Yarps' setup. He's minimalistic tonight. He's not even putting his tarp on. So look at this, look. Pack hung up in the tree. And it is a Highlander. Do you want to tell us a little bit about this, Yarp?
It's the inner of the Highlander Blackthorn 1, which is the smallest one. Oh, it's the smallest one of the Highlander series. I think I should have got an XL, but I got this dirt cheap, 25 quid. So, and tonight I'm just sleeping in the inner. Inside, snug pack Softy 2 sleeping bag, 1 wind pillow, and a nature hike air pad, plus foil underneath. That's it. Simple as that.
Well, that is minimalistic. But I don't think we're expecting rain tonight. But yeah, he's tucked away under this tree with his pack there. A lovely evening. So we're just about to start dinner now. So we're perched under these 2 holly trees here, enjoying the remainder of the sunshine. It's going down over there, but that's what we got up there above us. Lovely clear canopy. Yeah, so again, first impressions of this tent, I'm really enjoying it. I haven't got the footprint that I've ordered yet, but this one that I use for the Cairngorm 200 Trek does the tent, inner tent and vestibule of this Lanshang one. But yet to sleep in it. I'm not going to give a full review until, you know, been out in different weathers, but you know, loving the colour, loving the layout, the alternative to a trekking pole, 164 grams. Yeah, really enjoying it. You guys that follow my channel have been here before, this site, seen it before, but I like to come back here. It's really is a relaxing spot. I've actually pinned it in what 3 words, so the missus knows my exact location. That bulge you can see in the fly is my pack. Now it will fit inside the inner tent, but at the moment it's stood up. I'll put the rain fly in it. I'll probably lay it down later. It can live out there, no big deal. But yeah, really loving the colour of this. I do like my greens, and this I think is called Coyote Brown. But yeah, I don't feel there's a need for trekking pole. You know, the inner tent is only so big. If you want to pull the inner out, because that's all the outer fly does, because it's attached, and fine. But you know, low to the ground there. There's a slight slope, but the vestibule and the door opening raises up a bit, but we're in July, so I want some ventilation in there. That will pull tighter when I zip up later, like so. But that ram's head, I'm not keen on that. That'll do for me. But yeah, look at that lovely sky up there, look, eh? They're blessed with a glorious clear evening, and I will never ever tire of being in a lovely ancient woodland like this one. Right, just had a lovely dinner, a lamb stew Yarps and I shared. Mrs. done it the other day and froze it down, so we boiled it in the bag in these silicone bags. Just enjoying the rest of the evening now, having a beer. Yarps is looking for potential hammock spots, so I'll just pan you around and show you this lovely location that we're camping in. And speak of the devil, Yarp should appear and wander through. So yeah, sun is setting in the distance, but we can't see it beyond the tree line. So there we are, or here we are. Cheers. What an absolute beauty. The Lanshang one. Good morning. Great way to start the day, every day. Nice cup of tea. Time is now 20 past 7. I woke up about 7:15. Yarps is still asleep over there. I've packed away the inner tent, so I'm just going to enjoy the morning. There's absolutely no rush. Got some biscuits to dunk and enjoy with my tea. How did I sleep in the Lanshang one? Absolutely wonderful. So impressed with the room inside the tent. Once you're zipped up and when you unzip, and the vestibule is porch vestibule, whatever you want to call it. So roomy. Yeah, you certainly cook in there on a rainy day. Unzip, vent a little bit, plenty of room in there. So yeah, so on my exit I'll chat a bit more, but for now I'm going to enjoy this cup of tea. My good God, never a surprise, some of the things you find in the forest. Right, that's another camp over. If you got this far, thanks very much for watching. The purpose of this video was for me to give you my first impressions of the Lanshang one. Not the Pro or the Plus, just the Lanshang one. It's a 2025 version with the 4-season inner. I thoroughly enjoyed my first night in it, impressed with the internal inner tent space as well as the vestibule space. Had a fantastic evening chatting away to Yarps Outdoors, and yeah, so thanks very much for watching. Next time round.